You smell what The Rock is cooking. The Rock says, The Rock says, The Rock says, The Rock.
Voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me. You got your rules and your religion, all designed to keep you safe. But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning your faith. I have a voice that is my savior, hates to love and loves to hate. I have a voice that has the knowledge and the power to your fate. I hear voices crying, I see heroes dying, I taste blood that's trying, I feel tension rising.
Hello and welcome to a NXT Wrestling Talk Show every SmackDown End.
Our reactions to the WrestleMania weekend, starting with NXT Stand and Deliver, which came at you from the Cryptid Arena in Los Angeles, California.
Now this show can possibly be renamed WrestleMania Night 1 Warm-Up,
Pretty much.
since it took place several hours before Night 1 of WrestleMania. There were 7 matches in total, one of which was moved up to the pre-show.
And that was Andre Chase University of Duke Hudson, Andre Chase, and Thea Hale taking on Tyler Bate, taking on Schism of Ava Rain, aka Simone Johnson, Jagger Reed, and Rick Fowler, and Joe Gacy.
In which the winners would gain control of Chase University.
And the winning team of the match were Andre Chase University, but
That's
that
not,
was not all regarded as
yes, that's not really the main part of the main talking point. Likely down to the breaking news of WWE's sale and merger with UFC that took place on Monday. This would be the last appearance of 2 members of Schism.
Schism in Jagger Reed and Rick Fowler, both formerly known as James Drake and Zach Gibson of NXT UK.
As they would request Belarus and get Belarus.
So we'd like to wish them well in their future endeavours.
I would to bet that in a month they turn up all elite.
Are we allowed to mention that? Anyway, edit that out. Moving on to the main card.
The main card opened up with the ladder match for the NXT Money in the Bank contract.
We mean the NXT Women's Championship.
As newly reinstated into the match, champion Roxanne Perez defended against Zoe Stark, Gigi Dolan, Lyra Valkyrie, Tiffany Stratton, and Indy Hartwell.
Formerly known as Mrs. Loomis.
Still known as Mrs. Loomis, and we'll get to that. No, ladder matches, particularly multi-person ladder matches, are a pain to go through.
Oh, they are.
This, I would say, basically went as 90% of ladder matches do. And after 17 minutes of chaos, finish. So, T.G. Dolan climbed the ladder, aiming to get the title. However, he was pushed off by JCJ.
Her former tag team partner.
Stratton then decided to moonsault everyone on the outside, which only left Indy Hartwell in the
She
ring,
was struggling to climb up the ladder.
which then we have give the assist to Dexter Loomis.
Who came up from under the ring and helped Indy Hartwell climb the ladder.
And the winner of the match and new NXT Women's Champion, Indy Hartwell.
Her first singles championship on the NXT roster.
And she won't have to wait long for her first title defense either.
No.
Let's just say on NXT, Zoe Stark was not particularly happy.
No, she wasn't.
Would challenge her for the title, ultimately losing, but then Indy Hartwell was then attacked by Call of Jade.
After the match as well, just to make things even more annoying.
Yeah, that just teased what the program's going to be heading into NXT's next event.
Yes. Then we had our next match, which was a triple threat tag team match for the NXT tag team titles. Gallus of Mark Coffey and Wolfgang put their titles on the line against the family of Tony D'Angelo and Channing Lorenzo, and the Creed brothers of Ritus and Julius Creed.
Now, triple threat tag team match. One member of all three teams is legal in the ring at any one time. Essentially, unlike a fatal four-way tag team match, it is literally how a normal triple threat match would go, except it's tag team style. This was a surprisingly short match.
It was surprisingly. It was 8 minutes and 11 seconds.
But still, your NXT Tag Team Champions are Gallus.
Yes, Gallus retained the NXT tag team title that they won at the last NXT match.
With a little bit of help from Joe Coffey.
Yes. Their former tag team partner in NXT UK.
Sticking to the title theme.
Yes.
Fatal 5-way for the NXT North American Championship.
Wesley put his title on the line against Axio, formerly known as A-Kid, against the new signing of Dragon Lee from AAA, against Ilya Dragunov, educated McDonough, formerly known as Jordan Devlin, in NXT.
Again, multiple man matches pain. This one
To call and to watch.
This one came just over 19 minutes.
Yeah.
But then this ended with Dragunov hitting a tornado Moscow on Dragon Lee.
Yes.
But at the same time, Wesley was able to knock down Dragunov
Was at the same time.
to get the pinfall, and Wesley is still the NXT North American champion.
Still indeed. After what was a fantastic match between all five of these superstars.
Now, of course, Grayson Waller versus Shawn Michaels.
No, it was Grayson Waller versus Johnny Gargano.
It was Johnny. It was Grayson Waller versus Shawn Michaels' hand-picked opponent in an unsanctioned match, which of course Johnny Gargano has had several of in his NXT days.
Has.
Anything goes. Officially non-sanctioned, as in unsanctioned by WWE. They're not responsible.
Any injuries that may happen in the match.
So this is brutal, uncomfortable, as something else was. Grayson Waller made the big mistake of targeting Candice LeRae.
Who eventually jumped the barricade and attacked Grayson Waller with a kendo stick.
And leading to this, we had Gargano managing to get into a submission hold, following a low blow. And a low blow would come into play into something else a little later as well. Trapping Waller's head in two chairs and then get him to submit to Gargano escape.
Yes.
After the match, we had a reunion of sorts with the Way.
Yes.
Johnny Gargano, Candice LeRae, Indy Hartwell, and Dexter Lumis.
All celebrating as Indy Hartwell had lost the championship.
And now the NXT Tag Team Championships.
This time, for the women.
As Kaylee Ray, otherwise known as and Isla Dawn, would challenge
challenge Kiana James and Fallon Henley for the NXT Women's Tag Team title.
Typical tag team match.
But I had a funny feeling as I was watching this match that something was going to happen.
Yes, and I would say this came down to a wee bit of dissension in the ranks of one team.
And that was Kiana James and Fallon Henley. Because Kiana James told Brooks Jensen to get some kind of a bag, but Fallon Henley and Josh Briggs went, no, don't do that. Don't give her what she wants in the bag.
So this then allows the Dawn and Faye to hit the combination of Backstabber and Swanton Bomb, aka Carlito and Jeff Hardy,
Yeah.
and get the 3 count. Again, Brooke Jensen attempted to get into the ring to break up the count, but would stop.
Yeah. In the end of it, after another combination move, here are your winners and new NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, Alpha Fire and The Dawn.
And then that goes to the main event of the evening. Well, main event of the warm-up evening.
Nicely done. As Carmelo Hayes challenged Bob Breakker for the NXT Championship.
This was a bit of a weird one because Carmelo Hayes has kind of gone from heel to face.
Now it seems he's gone back to the other side.
And Baker was a face going into this.
He was, even though the crowd were booing him for some reason.
Yeah, well, crowds do that.
They do.
But this one, considering that Braun Breaker at this point had been NXT champion for pretty much a year, we kind of had an inkling about where this was going.
Yeah.
As Carmelo Hayes managed to counter the military press power slam into a code breaker. Thank you, Jericho.
It's not copyrighted. Never mind, I don't know that.
And hit the nothing but net on Baker to get the 3 count and become the new NXT champion, and also become the first person to win the NXT championship at an NXT Premium Live event since Samoa Joe at NXT TakeOver 36 in 2021.
Crazy. But that would not be all regarding Hayes and Breakker, because
And
this episode of NXT, some stuff went down.
it's basically Braun Breaker went nuts.
Yep, he wanted another shot, and basically Hayes went, you've been a great player, so thanks for showing me respect. And then Breakker went heel by attacking Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. The first time in WWE since he joined.
Yes, so going through the match card again.
Yes, in the pre-show, Andre Chase University and Tyler Bate defeated Schism, 2 in an 8-person mixed tag team match.
In the ladder match for the NXT Women's Championship, Indy Hartwell defeated Roxanne Perez, Zoe Stark, Gigi Dolan, Layla Valkyrie, and Tiffany Stratton to become the new NXT Women's Champion.
Then in a triple threat tag team match, the Gallus retained their NXT tag team titles by defeating the Family and the Creed brothers.
In a fatal 5-way match for the NXT North American Championship, Wesley retained the championship over Axiom, Dragon Lee, Ilya Dragunov, and JD McDowell.
And in an unsanctioned match, Julia Garner defeated the Miz 2.0, Grayson Waller.
For the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships, Alva Faye and Isla Dawn defeated Fallon Henley and Kiana James to become the new NXT Women's Tag Team Champions.
And in our main event, Carmelo Hayes defeated Von Breakker to become the new NXT champion.
So now it is time for the crowd of the Crypto.com arena to get out of their seats and head over to SoFi Stadium for WrestleMania.
For us, we will see you in about a matter of minutes.